gonna have to need a second because it's not working. Shit. Ah, there we go. Alright. Freaking awesome opening. Okay, so, Parasite Eve. Oh man, there's never been a time when I haven't had that particular music track kicking around somewhere in my life. These days I have it on my phone. Oh man. So, first things first. I gave a slight warning in my description, and I'm absolutely serious about that. Why is new game not an option? I can't continue? I don't have a save file. Whatever, anyway. Specifically, my first introduction to the series was Parasite Eve 2. I've shown my mouse pad before. I got a Parasite Eve 2 freaking mouse pad. Love this game. So I had a girlfriend in high school. She liked horror movies. She liked Resident Evil. Like she liked Halo and video games and Final Fantasies and stuff. I was like, oh, I have this game I love, and you know, I lent her Parasite Eve 2. And no, I'm talking game. And I didn't even ever occur to me that it was a horror game. It was just, you know. It was just an action game that I liked, and she literally couldn't play through it. It just freaked her out too much. And I've never forgotten that. And the original Parasite Eve 2 is, if anything, freakier than the sequel. So, yeah. You have been warned. It goes into all kinds of different stuff. Anyway, and maybe you'll learn a little bit of biology. Okay. So, I don't know why I can't choose new game, so I'll just say continue. We have a problem here. Why do we have a problem? Okay. Yeah, there is no save. Why won't you let me choose new game? Don't give me that. Look. I see new game. Now it lets me go. Why wasn't it letting me go up? Whatever. All right. For me, I started with 2 and played 1. I don't know what the third game is. Third Birthday. It's I'm not super stoked about it. They didn't even have the license to the name Parasite Eve anymore. I've watched the movie. I haven't read the original novel. The movie was kind of weird, actually, but, you know, they made the movie. There's a novel, then the movie, then they gave Squaresoft the rights to make the games for 2 games, and I have no idea what's happened with the franchise now. But, yeah. I'm actually a big fan of 2, but I think most people preferred 1. I'm not sure about that, though. Maybe that's just the impression I got growing up. Aya Bray, age 25, NYPD officer. Yeah, that's fine. You already said her name was Aya Bray. Why would you give me the option to change her name now? Yeah, we're good. Can I change her age, too? I want to play somebody who's 89 years old. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. Oh, you're going to have some fun, all right. You're going to have a time. You know, this guy doesn't even have a name. He's just man. Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? Yes, I don't even remember your name, but I'm glad. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So lighten up. We're going to have a great time, you'll see. Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to run yet. Oh wait, I can we'll call that a run. Am I wearing high heels? Let's run in high heels. That's why I can't move very fast, right? Honestly, the events of the second game are like so incredibly minor compared to the crazy shit that goes down in this one. I was surprised by that, by just how wild this one is. Father, please give me permission to marry Ava. I assume they're singing this very slowly. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Grab her and burn her at the stake. Start a big long musical number. No! Father! If you're sentencing her to death, then I ask you take my life along with hers. Parasite Eve. Riveting action. Oh, don't worry, it'll heat up soon. Is this part of the show? I don't think this is part of the show. ever think my performance isn't good enough, I can always remind myself that at least I'd rather be in an audience for one of my shows than one of hers. I mean, the pyrotechnics are great and all, but... Oh, yeah. Jesus, I don't want... oh, my God, Go on, get out of here. It looks like I lost one leg of my dress. Whatever. I'll just arrest you on suspicion of pyrokinesis. It's a common problem in New York. Freeze! Stop singing. Also, if my suspicions are correct and you can set people on fire with your mind, I think this is a good idea to confront you. You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Yeah, well, Aya doesn't screw around. She's just gonna start shooting you now. With this weird hybrid action RPG battle system. It's happening, my body, it's getting hot. Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? Oh. How many bullets can you eat? Oh, really? Because things bursting into flames is one of the only powers in this game that makes sense. Our bodies are communicating with each other. Communicating? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you'll become like me. Just what are you talking about? Who are you? Eve. Eve, I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. How's it going? Yeah, I should have named one of my agents Aya Bray, somebody with really high psionic power. What? Ah, the flashbacks. What is this? Just that time the Greys experimented on you, that's all. What was that? And she just levitates away. Exit stage left. I'm not through with you! Whoop. No, wait. There we go. You'll have to forgive my clumsiness. Doesn't help that my controller is being stupid. There, go. Fixed it. My controller's like, you should move slowly in this direction. I know she's down there. Can I get more bullets first? Sounds like my backup's arrived. Yes, please. I think I can get bullets. A laser rifle would be wonderful. A plasma pistol would be even better. But alas, we'll just have to make do with the pistol for now. You run too slow, Aya. I need you to get more time units. Right, I'm a cop. I'm with the NYPD. Hold on. I'm gonna take out my badge. Don't shoot. Where did you just take that out from? You know what? Never mind. I wonder if it's a spontaneous combustion. Who knows, huh? Think we'll be on TV? Hope this becomes a TV movie or something. Let me patch you up. No need. I'm a full health. Nothing's hit me. I dodged. Huh. Why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I want to know. Because I dodged. Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them. Probably won't make it. Bullets? Can you give me bullets? Hey! I've got the same gun. I've got bullets for you. Thanks! Whoever you are. I'll take more. I'll take more. 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 That's funny. I thought there was a limit to this. Oh, there is. Sorry, but I'm out. I can't give you any of the ones I have in my gun. Sure you can. I'll dual wield. Give me your gun. Alright, so we got lots of bullets now, and seriously. That right there, that will help. If you ever want to play this game for yourself, go back and get bullets. Ah, I have a club too. Good, good. That's right, in this game you wield just club. Club 1, club 2, and so on. Alright, we're good. Now let's go in. Seriously, you don't want to run out of bullets and have to actually use the club. It's happened to me a few times. Oh, hey, Buster, you ever take on the Chrysler Building? You mentioned you've played these before. You ever deal with the, I think it was 70 floors of agony? Seriously, it was a pain in the ass to get through it. They hit a freaking second, more comprehensive ending up there. The second game just assumes that's the ending you got. Wait, did I just... Fork. You didn't even need to... Programmers, you didn't even need to put that entrance to the stage there. It's not even necessary. Ah. Yeah. It's quite tedious. It's literally 70 floors of climbing, if memory serves. And you battle the original Eve from the movie at the top, if I remember right. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Aya, that's a hallucination. See? You're just being crazy. Also, take those high heels off. She shivered. She actually shivered. Never mind the ghosts, Aya. You'll figure it out. I'll tell ya, when I got a little bit older and started learning about mitochondria and that half the shit this game's premise is actually real, that was a little bit freaky. What? First encounter with a neo-mitochondria creature. Ah, fork. Well, there goes my no-hit run. I was never gonna make a no-hit run. Did Eve just do to that rat? What is going on here? I assume Eve did that. That could just be something that rats do normally. It was trying to evolve to eradicate, but it got it all mixed up somehow. Let me see. The drawers. No. I guess it's just gonna be the lockers. Hey! You're still okay. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Don't worry. I'll put some aloe vera on that. You'll be good as new in the morning. Melissa, she's a monster. You probably shouldn't talk. Melissa's the main actress? She probably got to Suzanne, too. You'll have to stop her. Ah, well. You used all... Actress? Okay. Sorry. Used up all your stamina talking. Alright, medicine. Nice. Just not anything in particular, just random medicine. Is it a band-aid? Is it a pill? Is it Bactine? Who knows? Who cares? Just apply it to the injury, whatever it is. Just smear it on. No! Shoot him! He's a clown! He's clearly in league with the villains. There's no such thing as a good clown. Here, take it! Take everything! It's on the counter! Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. You're the one who scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. Well, I joined the show. Oh, by the way, you should get out of here. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. Why'd you assume there would be dying? He knows more than he's letting on. Well, can't be that important. Let's go back to checking lockers. Man, someone needs to oil these things. They all have that rusty... Hey, bullets! No, seriously, give me all the bullets. I will take all the bullets. Because I'm going to use them. Who locks doors? Seriously. What are you hiding by locking your doors? Yeah, just... Hey, there's a key! Are you still alive? Are you dead? I don't care. Well, I'm not allowed to step on you. We just fling him on the floor, but don't step on him. That would be disrespectful. Okay, what is here that I can't step on? Really now? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do my best not to use the club. I'd better notify the department of what's happened here. Oh, right. Phones were save points. That was in both games, actually. I forgot that. Alright. Don't care. medicine. Cool. You know, I think that's the only parrot in the game. I have no idea why it's there. Presumably somebody made the model and was just like, I'm going to put this in the game now. But we have no use for a parrot. I'm putting it in the game anyway. What, as an enemy? No, that'd be stupid. You're not going to shoot a bird. We'll just have it kind of fly out and say it's hot and... yeah. A diary. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. Some performers. Don't sell your soul just for the first show and the first part. You gotta wait until the end of the career when you're really desperate for that. I've read plenty of Faustian bargain stories. The cast was announced, and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. I think I'm overdoing it. My body's getting hotter than ever for some reason. I'd better take more medicine. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die. I just want to get through this show. I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I better take a lot more medication tonight. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? Oh, God, forgive me. It looks like I'll be the lead. I better take more medication and work it. Opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I'll have the solo concert the next day at the park. I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this. I better take some more medication. For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Oh, hey, somebody left a key in the diary. That's normal. Hey, somebody stored bullets in this closet. Good. It's America. You know, we just store bullets everywhere. It's just normal. Every drawer, every cabinet, every closet, because you never know. You might need to throw a bullet at someone. There is a second parrot. See? Especially if you're backstage at a theater. Fans can be quite insistent, so it's important to have a plan. Resources. Alright. So there are a few doors back here that were locked. Go back and hit those up. Uh-oh. Where'd you two come from? Yeah, I'm behind you. This isn't Parasite Eve 2. He ain't figured out how to bite yet. Oh yeah, there was straight up experience and RPG level ups back then. Yeah, the second game changes a lot about how this works. Okay, hold on. I have a way to... Alright, I have one power. Bonus. How do I use bonus points? Don't remember. there's a way I can use bonus points. I just don't remember it. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Hey, look, that wasn't here earlier. Must be the clown. Oh, come on. There we go. Bray is so amazing and badass, and she likes to slam her body up against a wall and slowly run into it and slide along at random intervals. It's totally part of her character and not just me being horribly clumsy with the controls. Really. This is character development. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, there is an evil parrot. You know, this game actually has a fairly wide variety of enemies in it, now that I'm remembering, and none of them show up in 2. 2 has a completely different cast of enemies. It's been an incredibly long time. Okay. Alright then, so that loops to there, so that leaves that door over there, and the door in the back. And whatever I can find over this way. Hey, a treasure chest! With bullets! Of course. As has already been established. This is just what we do. We're like squirrels with acorns. Except with bullets. On the go? How did you play this on the go? Was this released on one of the handhelds? Yeah, I bet it would be. I bet it would be on the PSP. Hey, harp! Let's play it. I had to make a lot of 3D models for just random objects. There were one-ofs. Ow! No fair biting. No, I don't mind fighting rats. They're giving me bullets for some reason. Ah! The things that buff your guns. And then we're gonna get the tools and the super tools and the different types of guns and... yeah. That's one of the things I clearly remember is, like, Parasite Eve 2, you're like, I have a shotgun, and it's like a realistic shotgun. And it fires different kinds of, you know, incendiary rounds and different things. I did like the Firefly ammunition. And in this game, I play it, it's like... It just has its own bizarre system for guns, like nothing I've ever seen anywhere else. I think the grenade launchers, did they use a different type of ammo? I think they might have, but I think everything else just uses interchangeable bullets. Yeah. Hi. How dare you play the piano? I'm Melissa. No, I am Eve. I'm getting hot. You noticed I have a gun pointed at you, right? Nucleic domination has finally come to an end, once and for all. What? once again. You seem to have grown one long foot, ma'am. Okay, something is going haywire with my PC. Hold on. I don't know what the hell is going on. Nope, it just keeps popping up search windows. Okay, new plan. I spilled water all over my keyboard and stuff. Maybe if I just unplug my keyboard, this will stop. Shit, I unplugged my keyboard. Now I can't hit escape. To me on. Literally came up to the boss fight. Holy shit. What is this? So you guys can't even see this. Okay. The day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. Okay. Hi. That hurt a lot. Okay. Alright, hit me that time. Ow! No fair. Ah! Ah, fuck! Well, at least you can't dodge my attacks. Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. I never took biology. I don't understand what you're saying. Hey, she uses rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers. Aya Bray uses everything. She'll even use a freaking gun blade. Straight out of Final Fantasy VIII. Oh man, in 2 I got this one weapon one time. It would just, I think it was a rail gun. It was ridiculously heavy. It just hit the entire screen, just nuke everything. And of course that stupid basically a revolver that's a grenade launcher. It takes forever to load. Like flunk, 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 flunk with the grenades. And then you can just fire off grenades like crazy. It's great. Where is this? Is this just because she's with the NYPD? This is her starter weapon. The NYPD don't walk around with shotguns in their day-to-day opera visits, I guess. I mean, maybe they do. I've never... Well, actually, I have been to New York City. I never looked around. Who knows? Where's this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... that doctor. Wait. At least you didn't have the flashbacks in battle. They seem to be so far being triggered by encounters with the actress there. Mitochondria to be free. I think I need to go find a biology professor. Also, all this seems to be down a hole I jumped down. How was the clown man supposed to get back up that hole? Is this just normal in this theater? Alright, well, I'm done here. I got all the bullets in this place. I have no further use for it. Let's see, there were iron rings on the side. Oh, okay. That was terrible. Can you believe people were impressed by these graphics back in the day? They're like, 3D is the future! I was one of those Luddites that insisted I preferred 2D at the time. And when literally everyone I knew was into the 3D stuff. I was just like, no, go back to 2D. What have you done? There were a lot of great games on the PlayStation that were good in spite of being 3D. But it wasn't until the PlayStation 2 that I started to encounter games that were good because they were 3D. Doing things that 2D could never do. I don't know. I've been on Steam. Looks to me like there's... No, I'm not done. Shit, what am I supposed to do? We'll just, continue standing outside with the paramedic. There are people dying in there. There was a clown and some actress. Yeah, we don't really want to go into the burning building. It's not even burning anymore. We're the fire department. Did anyone call the fire department? We had reports of burning, and so we called the cops. Seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Okay, I know there's nothing up on that balcony. That's just a stage. Did I? Oh, sorry. Oh, I missed. No, there's a box there. Then we can go back to breaking our ankle. Oh. I wanted bullets. So somewhere I'm missing something. In high heels. Still jumps down that. Doesn't roll an ankle or anything. That's how you know she's been made superhuman. Alright. I suppose I could look at this guy. He's dead, Jim. What's that? You want to know where to go? You want to push a button that shows you on the ground where you're supposed to go next, or pulls up an objective marker? Or a mini-map? Screw you. This is PS1. Deal with it. Oh, there was a hole in the floor. Of course! Seems like a reasonable decision. Backup? Why would I want backup? That looks like you took quite a fall there. Into sewage. It's an RPG. There has to be a sewer. It's the law. You're not allowed to call yourself an RPG without a sewer. It's forbidden. Let me guess. Sewer rats? How did I predict? Pick off a few more neo-mitochondrial creatures here. Second game, they have rats too, except they poison you. They don't don't have parrots, though. Ah, my parasite powers have evolved. Scam! Can you tell me how to use my bonus points yet, game? I might want to up my stats with those, just maybe. No? Okay, probably didn't need them anyway. Oh shit, what is that? That was a frog. Hit points 12. Susceptible to poison. Easily tranquilized. Sensitive to heat. Even though it shoots fire? Didn't tell me what its name was. Ah! You're supposed to telegraph your attacks so I can dodge you easily. I gotta stop getting close to these things. Hey, how's it going? Really, your favorite game? Heathen, your favorite game should be Parasite Eve 2. No, don't you dare kill me. I don't suppose you remember how to use the bonus stats. Because I can't figure out how to use my bonus. It's been a long time. Seriously, how do I use those bonus points? They're just taunting me there. Oh, they're for... Okay, the bonus points are applied to weapons? Ah. I thought that's what these were for. Anyway, I've saved up a good surplus of bullets. Ah, the M19. Now I can start really spending the bullets. Rate of fire 3. Much better. Sadly, it only holds 6 bullets somehow. God, the club. You're a little girl I saw in the theater. Are you lost? Yes, children regularly get lost in the sewers. Wait, don't go. Didn't try too hard to stop her, did ya? Alright, is there anything up here? It takes 100 at a time. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Darn it, the range. You'd think the rifle would have better range. But you'd be mistaken. Oh crap, I'm full up. I don't need these keys anymore. The game's all like, oh no you don't. You ain't getting rid of a key item. Well... Yeah, mini-maps are a mixed blessing. Alright. I'll do it. I want to save them for later, but I'll use one now. nice if the enemies would spawn down there so I could pick them off without being at any risk. Yeah, okay, I guess I have 44 hit points. I'm probably okay. Now, I did see a chest when I was up there. Yeah, in the second game, you can just get up straight up semi-auto weapons that'll just... There it is. Or even fully automatic weapons. I loved the fully automatic weapons, but on my many, many replays of Parasite Eve 2, I got really good at the game and started trying, even though the bullets were free, I would get really good at conserving bullets, and I eventually concluded, aha, the best damage per bullet ratio was to buy the PO8 and get the snail shell magazine. It's like, yeah, you could be just auto-fired, but no, I'd run around just be like, pew, pew, pew. I'm getting the most damage for each bullet with this thing. What? Okay. Sorry, the controller. I can't turn the control sticks off, and there's no way I could set them to not be controllers. And the slightest touch with anywhere on my hand bumping this, and it'll move her. It'll often get stuck to where it's not good. Yeah, there you go. See, it's just moving now, and I have to fudge it. Anyway, there's a little bit of a problem with Azure Dreams, but Azure Dreams was at least turn-based. This is an action game, so it's actually a little bit more dangerous. If that happens in battle, I could get killed. Oh, that's good. What you studying? Oh, hi, 2 frogs. But I have a better gun. Uh-huh. No. You never do find out what happens to man. I mean, you know, it was a pretty disastrous first date. And then he just vanishes. You don't see it, you never hear about him in the second game either. Oh, I have PlayStation 1 controllers, but I have an adapter specifically for PS2 controllers. Might as well. Man, getting stuck in a horrific situation like this is amazing. Your stats go up so much. Your day-to-day work must seem easy after you've been through one of these. Like, oh, some mugger's trying to knife me. Go ahead. Oh, he stabbed me 12 times. I laughed. Then I just slapped him. He had to go to the hospital. 6 broken ribs. The life of the RPG character. Hold it right there. Even though you've never listened to me before, I'm sure now that you're in the sewer, it'll go differently. My body's getting hot again. Aya's ready to take me on by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they just burn, right? Wow, medical engineering. That's a pretty good one there. Just anything in medical, you'll always get a job, which is important these days. Too many people get degrees and then can't find work. Happened to an aunt, happened to a friend. Happens to a ton of people. Everyone else. But you are... Tell me, why? Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out eventually. Don't worry if you don't understand. Don't worry! Your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm gonna give you some time to think and some time to evolve. Seriously, what's going on with that in the corner? Cut that out. And the day shall arrive when you will awaken. try just unplugging my keyboard again, maybe? Yeah, I think that's just because I spilled water all in my keyboard. It's acting funny. Oh yeah, that's normal. Uh-huh. Well, follow her. Just do the same. Well, I've never actually tried sticking a PS1 controller in it. It was a PS2 adapter. There are 2 targets. Yeah, sure, I'll shoot it in the butt. Ow! Shit. Maybe I should scan it, but I don't want to give up an... Ow! I don't want to give up an ow. I want to make it have all the ows. Monsters in this game are amazing. Like, you're like, wow, these rats are cool. And then you go further and you start beating stuff like this. You're like, holy shit. Oh, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Just calmly reloading while it's blasting you with its atomic breath. Just glad to disable its tail. Oh yeah, shooting in the back does nothing. Right, you can scale it back, of course. I have evolved slow. Oh hey, I made a Kevlar vest out of this crocodile. Somehow. When I will awaken? Just tell me what you want, Eve. We're here, live in front of Carnegie Hall, which has become a scene of complete chaos. Miss, you're the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? No, Eve survived too. I mean, she turned into a weird long-armed fingernail thing that could goop through bars, but I'd probably sound insane if I told you that. Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. Yep, meanwhile John McClane is in a tower fighting terrorists at the same time. A lot of things happen on Christmas Day. Or Christmas Eve in this case. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get that on tape? Scram, buddy. Daniel. Sorry I'm late, are ya? I don't know. There's a bunch of people that ran out of the show, and a bunch of them got away. But, you know, she was the only person crazy enough to run towards the stage. Are you okay? That was really something that happened back there. Ah, yes, but my date? Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. What a wuss! Everyone spontaneously bursting into flames and he left? Ah, what a loser. Next time you should date Leroy Jenkins. There's a man with his head screwed on straight. Ah, sorry your date didn't go well. It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now? I saw the ad in the paper. I don't know, just caught my eye. Don't tell me it's because you were onto this case. You finally got some good cop instinct in you, huh? Honestly, I kind of wish you could play as Daniel because he's amazing, but sadly, he's only in this. He drops out for the second game. He's not in it, but he should have been. He's badass. And I like the Japanese scientist, but he's way later. Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. He understands his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. This is one hell of an incident, huh? Mitochondria, symbiosis. When I was at the hospital... are you asleep? Oh, well. Yes, she sleeps with her eyes open, like Gandalf. Because she's also a wizard now. Don't blame you, though, after what you've been through tonight. It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror, but... it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. Not only are mitochondria the powerhouse of your cell, but quite literally, if every mitochondria in your body actually did simultaneously turn on, you would burst into flames or melt or otherwise die. I'm not sure it'd be quite that dramatic, but you would definitely die from the heat. Actually. So it's a good thing that doesn't happen. It's a good thing nobody can just psychically tell them all to turn on simultaneously while they sing an opera song. That would be bad. I wouldn't like that. I would give that show 0 stars. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives, no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no information on her medication. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't actually exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? No, I mean, she just started pulling out napalm and spraying everyone. It was crazy. ESP, I wouldn't say something crazy like that. I'd be committed. That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I ain't buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I is the only witness so far. So if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, You'd better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I was actually hoping you could give me asbestos underwear, maybe an entire asbestos suit, but a better sidearm. Yeah, okay. That's good too. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're gonna go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. We're gonna need a bigger gun. Exactly. Yeah, he didn't mention the rats or the crocodiles to anyone. Come back later. I'm sure those were just normal too. Somebody probably just had like a thunderstone or a leaf stone or something and, you know, rubbed it on them. Some perfectly scientific explanation like that. I really like the music score in this game. If you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? No, you're just repeating lines you've already spoken. That's what they do around this precinct. They just stand around repeating themselves. Efficiency. Then they do paperwork for 12 hours. I haven't played Third Birthday. I dunno. What little I know about it didn't catch my interest. I was like, give me another Parasite Eve. Okay, come on, seriously. There we go. These old PS1 games are a little finicky. Especially when they're this big. Any bullets in the back? Oh, okay, there we go. Yes. Bullets. Give me bullets. What? Shit. Yeah, there's no such thing as selling items in this game. Alright. Can I please discard the... Doggone it. There's a way I can store items, isn't there? Throw that away. I don't need this. The revive might be smart to keep. What is this? Some kind of... It auto heals, doesn't it? I see. Medicine 2. New and improved. Hey, you better put your vest on too. Can't be too careful. Why do you guys get to dress up like full cops and all I get is just blue jeans? When I say giant enemy crab game, my mind immediately jumps to Seiken Densetsu 3 for some reason. There's only one boss, but it really stands out. You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. I may have just made a slight error. Okay, it said exit. I was like, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and get a weapon. Hey, you. Hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Rain. Where's Taurus? That Baldy? Who knows? So what it'll be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Yes, please. Wayne. Yes, sir. Darn it. I want the shotgun rocket launcher. Give me a rocket shotgun. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. See if I offer you any of my rocket shotguns, jerk. Taurus, I need some equipment. For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this isn't your ordinary crook, so I guess I can't send you off empty-handed. No, I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy who's going to give me the littlest gun. Bring back the shotgun rocket launcher man. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. Well, I mean, at least it's an M16. I mean, it's not bad, actually. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? Man, I was working up that M19. I don't entirely remember how this system worked. It's complicated, is all I remember. I know I need to get my hands on some super tools. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. I wasn't planning on letting myself be owned by an inanimate object. Psst, don't let Taurus know, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. There we go. I love this guy. Tune-up. Use a tool line to add or remove parameters and added effects to weapons or armor to create customized equipment. If you want to remove an added effect from weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects you can attach to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots in the equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting equipment modified at the NYPD Weapons Department. Yes, I'd like to get tranquilizer darts and incendiary added to this M16, please. Got that? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know. Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Yes, please. You are the greatest person ever. Okay. I do not need this. The game's all like, no, we're not going to let you give up your club. You must carry one at all times forever. Hold on, I need to mess with my inventory for a second. possibly ever use medicine ones. But just in case I discover I have a dire need of them, I'll leave them here for the moment. Okay, how are we looking? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Distribute bonus points. Increase item capacity. Speed up active time. I'll just increase my item capacity for the moment. Might seem like an odd pick, but oh good, a tool. More medicine? Oh, there's one. Open it. Please? It's right there. Open it. Junk farming? I don't remember junk. Okay, hold on. I need one of those guns back. I've already mentioned it has been years. How do I use the tool? I should be able to... tune up. There we are. I could steal the rate of fire or the +4 damage. He might have it set. I don't know. It's the chat is YouTube has done weird stuff to the chat modification. Huh. I actually don't remember that at all. With its... oh, the club steals? Yeah, I don't remember that. I straight up don't remember that. Yeah. I replayed Parasite Eve 2 over and over again on different difficulty settings and stuff, but the original game, I played through it, did all the stuff, the Chrysler building, the works, but my memory is less, oh hey look, creatures that can be evolved into horrible neo-mitochondrian monsters. How's it going, man? I love to just watch them. I always come here after my shift to relax. I actually kind of remember the steal now. Stealing, yeah. I think I remember that. I think. I want to get into the weapons department. Oh well. I got a nice shiny new gun. Yeah, I remember the Japanese guy that you get, the scientist. I never forget the scene where he's just cringing as you're just shooting through a window and just bursting into a gun store to take stuff, and he's just horrified. Hey there, are you lost? Ben. Daddy. So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry son, Daddy's real busy today. I Promise I'll make up for... Fine. Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mother died. I'll always be grateful to him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Well, let's add some concert tickets to our inventory. You never know, we might just stop by for a relaxing concert. Hopefully no one will burn up this time. I don't think I have any reason to be in this room. Did I just phase a door through me? My wizardly powers that my mitochondria gives me are amazing. What's this? Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed past here. How come I'm not authorized to be anywhere or do anything? Am I a noob on the Force? I'm probably a noob on the Force. I mean, she's 25. She's had some time to... What a case to have on Christmas, huh? That's it. You came over here to say that. And if I come over here, you'll walk all the way over here and... Yep, okay. Hey, you know, it's a job. But I've already been to Carnegie Hall. I want to go to the rest of the buildings. Did I just go back? Shoot. You know what? I actually should talk to the people again and see if I can get another location put on my map. I'm 99% certain Carnegie Hall would be a mistake to revisit. Captain Baker. It'd be great if it were Tom Baker, but alas, I can be certain it's not. Okay, I already did all that. Baker. Which one's Baker? Are you Baker? Sir? Are you Baker? You were looking for me? Yes. We're having a press conference now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. My boyfriend survived. Call him in. But you only answer when I ask you. The media's just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect. So you let me do the talking. Understood? Yes, sir? Okay, let's meet the press. So you're saying this could be the work of terrorists? That is what we currently speculate. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That's an obvious lie, since there were no firemen at the scene. That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. Another question. Then how did Detective Bray survive without so much as a minor burn? This is the result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were... Oh, wow, that's the worst thing you could say. We're supposed to be lying through our teeth here. Say swamp gas reflected off a weather balloon. You dumbass. Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? People, please. She's very tired and we are still investigating. That will be all for today. Yeah, you're supposed to make the lies unbelievable. Not the even more unbelievable truth. We're supposed to confuse them with lies, not confuse them with truth. You got it all wrong. I told you not to say anything. Turn in your badge. That is not the point. Who's gonna believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause a panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Oh, what does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What, meat? You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes, all right. Some Japanese scientist, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Might have heard something about that in school. That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read that from some researcher at a museum, wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. May explain that phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya. I have not read the book. I did watch the movie. I mentioned all that at the beginning of the stream, though. It was a weird movie. I'll bring the car around. Meet me out front. It's also very strange that the Eve from the movie just happens to show up as the bonus boss in this game. Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, no, we're gonna grow up to be cops. We don't need to know about biology. Okay, we'll learn where the heart and the brain are in case we need to use a gun or something. But we're not gonna shoot anyone in the mitochondria. That would just be silly. Then this happens and nobody knows how to shoot the perp in the mitochondria. Seriously, look at how many times she shot Eve. Didn't do anything. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klemp will be there. I love the Museum of Natural History. They made it amazing. Dr. Klemp? What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory, mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd to have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Great, we're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now, He's my boss. I just love when you answer biology questions correctly, they give you bullets. That's an American museum for you. Learning is fun. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaurs exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Yep. Huh. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. Hey, let us in. We want in. Hey there. How you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cool day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without any people. You'll find him on the research lab on the 2nd floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter, thanks. Could I please wander the exhibits? I want to answer biology questions for prizes. Oh, is this the book? Whoops, what? Oh well. Hey, yeah. Over here. But I want to explore. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. You know, normal people knock. It's considered polite. Excuse me? Hello? Hey! Dr. Clamp! Dr. Clamp! I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What, this again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think. Everyone knows the scary hallucination memory science man. He's a surgeon. What's wrong? You okay, Aya? Yeah. I'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why, you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you... That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like, do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kinda like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite? Oh, that's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria, do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interactions between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 20,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustion from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. That signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same cannot be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, you still stupid enough to say we are the higher species? You're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There's a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the roots of all humans could be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world, and with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondrial Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible. Actually, I think they found an older skeleton than Lucy now. I think they found somebody in, I think it was in Europe somewhere. I mean, it shouldn't really be all that surprising. I don't think anybody thought when they dug up Lucy that it was really the first human. It's just the oldest one that we had a skeleton from. But anyway. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you'd better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve? I better get my tinfoil hats out. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. We need more places. We need more violence. Cop work shouldn't be about investigating. We shouldn't be interrogating people and filing paperwork. We should be running around shooting monsters. That's what cops do, right? What the hell is wrong with this guy? I can't stand him. Ah, man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. Could he be the doctor? From your memories? No, you just happened to have one trigger when you looked at him. No relation. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Oh, hey, you know about it. They named it Littlefoot? What, like the land before time? They say scientists don't have a sense of humor. Archaeologists certainly do. Aya, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. I hope that you have a big old switch labeled turbo on your dashboard. That you just... big old knife switch. That'd be awesome. Hi. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what happened. They don't tell you anything, huh? You just stand out in the hall all day? Oh, hey, wait a sec. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I failed you. Can I get into that one guy's locker now? Yeah, I have a ton of trivia, but it's less, well, it's mostly writing things, video game lore, and odd facts about history. You know, bears that joined the military and loved eating cigarettes and drinking booze, that kind of stuff. Okay, seriously, where the hell is everyone? Oh well, I can use your phone to save, right? Can't use his fancy phone. Doesn't have the save feature. Well, first we find a skeleton, and then we say it's that old. Easy! Whether or not it actually is that old, well, that's a whole nother question. Ah, okay. I personally have my doubts. When they try to date things that are millions of years old, I seriously doubt that they're actually anywhere near accurate. For one thing, most of the dating methods that we use, like carbon dating, for example, is a great example. Like, okay, it's very accurate for so many hundreds of years, maybe even accurate for thousands of years. Beyond that, hell if we know if it's accurate or not. Okay, why would carbon dating possibly be inaccurate if you were to go millions of years back? Well, there's a lot of things that throw off carbon dating, like if you have something where cars are driving by, like their emissions will just things like that we know about. Like, okay, in the past, if you were to go back, I don't know, 100,000 years, you had to deal with major, much more volcanic activity in our Earth's history. Like, way more volcanic activity and stuff. Which, I don't know, I'm pretty sure would throw all your carbon dating off crazily. But anyway, I'm not a archaeologist, so I could be completely mistaken, but I'm just skeptical when anytime they date something and they come up with a number more than 100,000, I'm like, probably an old object, but how old, I don't think we really know. The reason I'm often skeptical of things like that is because I love reading old shit. I love reading lots of old shit, and let me tell you something about science. Every 30 to 40 years, like, you go back, they'll believe tons of stuff that we know is not true. And I absolutely believe that in 30 to 40 years from now, tons of stuff that we believe right now will be disproved by future science. So, yeah. There's tons of things where I'm just like, I don't know about that. Cool. Listen, so, once, just an aside, there was a fossilized hat, like, from, I think, the 1800s, in a mine or something. Like literally, it had fossilized. I said I love collecting weird tidbits of history, and that one always stood out to me. Like, holy shit, something becoming fossilized doesn't take a long time. I mean, it takes many, many years, but it doesn't take, like, insane volumes of years to happen. So, anyway. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? Couldn't you just radioed us while we were driving? It said, quick, go to Central Park and chase everyone out with sticks. What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine! They're at that concert! What? Screw you, Baker, my son's in danger. Daniel? Watch his back. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, a mod permit. Thanks. I'll go stick it in a box and use it later in the game, okay? Oh, hey, you're slow, Dan. Good grief. What happened? Did you trip and fall on your butt and it took you a couple of minutes to get back up? I had a whole conversation, got a mod permit. Come on, open door. Thank you. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. I'll take the stronger gun. I can turn that gun into a cannon easy. I'd like that. But for now, please hold my mod permit. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a scene. But that goes for you too. You can never be too careful with a gun. Yeah, I know. Man, I want Wayne to be tuning up all my shit. Really, I wanted to shoot acid and fire and shurikens and lightning bolts. And tranquilizer darts. And maybe one of those blaster bombs from XCOM. Yeah, we can put one of those in. Don't let Torres see how you drive. He's a safety freak. A gun that shoots knives. No, a gun that shoots smaller guns. The hell does Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn, that thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Well, before you fight her, I hope you've become fireproof. Hear hints of the main theme. Yep. It's Central Park. Where all the muggings are. Yes. Well, you know, it's all that stuff you hear about traffic, that's just a myth that we tell people so they don't go to New York City. So they don't try to drive. Really, it's complete phony. The truth is the streets are always empty. No one drives, no one walks. Nobody does anything like that. Okay. Daniel, stop. I'm gonna get my boy, rookie. Oh, rookie. Oh. Ugh. That's probably natural. It just happens. You're fine. Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Yeah, but... I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright, I'm counting on you, Ire. I know. Cars that run on waste. Actually, we have multiple engines that can do that. Problem is, they generally won't pass emission control tests. Although you can, I have heard of people actually using waste oil. I guess you can only get in the trunks of the cars in the second game. Drat. I've heard, like, they go around to get cooking oil from restaurants and turn it into fuel somehow, and that works, I hear. Shit. Apparently that's how you leave Central Park. Don't worry, I'll go get your son and your ex-wife. Just, I need to go get a donut first. Maybe some coffee. I'm tired. Shit, what the hell happened? Ben's. Don't worry, I'll find him. There's a dead body there. Where did this come from? I was only gone for a second. Who are you? Went up in flames. What's going on in there? Harry rushed in here without listening to Daniel and... There we go, payphone. Oh, hey, I can get into a truck. Yay, cure poison. Now I know that I'm gonna be poisoned in this area. Thanks for the heads up, car trunk. Okay. By the way, just FYI, I've been looking at XCOM mods. I posted some of the ones I'm looking at on Discord. Some of them look amazing. So... oh, great. Snakes in the snow. Christmas in New York. I can't think of any reason why reptiles wouldn't like the snow. You can actually see she's using a long gun now. Ha! And then it disappears suddenly when the battle ends. Anyway, I've been looking at some of the different mods, and some of them look freaking awesome. Quite a few of the things I said at the end of that last episode, my thoughts and, comments on the game, they've addressed specifically. I don't know which one to try. I'm thinking I might just sample all of them. But I haven't settled yet. Hey, how's it going, Tamara? The zoo. Ooh, is this where we get to meet the bears? Ah, birds. What kind of birds were those? Oh well, dead birds now. Shoot! I hate that delay, because I queue up the commands, and then she has to execute them. And it actually gives it time. Oh hey, here's the junk. Yeah. Did you see that one on Discord? Actually, there's a game called The Bureau that's more modern that I think was the start of doing the Cold War thing. You'll see a video of me doing a first impression of that tomorrow. Another phone. Sure are a lot of phones. Back when payphones existed. Well, okay. Somebody just happened to have body armor in this. Well, shit. I guess I better put that on then. Why'd I even get a Kevlar vest? It's already obsolete. Eve was here. Well, now, you don't have any evidence that Eve was here. That doesn't prove, and that's circumstantial evidence. That person could have just doused himself with gasoline. You don't know. That could have been a suicide. Oh, man, when I was in high school, we still had payphones installed there. Oh, hi, our first neo-mitochondrial person. Uh-huh. It's a boomerang for an arm. Crap, I made this gun hit really hard. Still survived it. You're not supposed to survive. When I hit you with bullets, you go down. Seriously, to conserve bullets, I just kind of min-max the damage value over everything else. I thought about doing the triple bullet thing, but... oh, hey, a tool. Good. I need as many of those as I can possibly get. Well, I mean, I guess it could be a monkey. Monkeys are shit at throwing things. Now, that thing was a throwing specialist. Okay, hold on. There's a door back here. I want to make sure I go all the wrong ways to gather all the loot, as every RPG player knows. It's been drilled into us. Hey, look, a chest. Crap. I think the birds on one day. Oh, shit! No, no! Fork. Doggone it! That delay every time. Lies. There's no such thing as not worth the risk. When it comes to loot, we must have it all. Doggone it. How am I supposed to dodge that thing? Get it. Ooh, 15. Okay. Dragon Quest 10, I think. That happens a lot. You're literally a guardian angel for a town. And the first thing you do is help someone who's supposed to clean up the all the dung. And you just pick it up and literally put it in your inventory. I just started laughing so much. Or you get a quest where they need bandages for soldiers, so I immediately run into a dungeon full of mummies. And I start ripping the bandages off the undead and then giving it to the soldiers. I was like, I am a terrible, terrible person. I am a monster in this game. God, birds. I think I'm out of distance. I can get behind you when you throw, it'll miss. Can't get so close you can hit me. Okay. Detox? Oh, hey, cool. Never had an issue with liquids and bags of holding. I mean, I always just assumed any liquid, like water or anything that's safe, you could probably just pour into the bag of holding, or just stick it in under the lake and just make a little temporary whirlpool while you suck it all up and pour it back out. I don't see any reason why you couldn't. I need a key. Okay. I'll just remember this is here. Conan stream? What, you mean Detective Conan? Okay, I see. Alright, I think I get the layout now. Okay. On those paths, I think... Oh, crap. I think I'll hallucinate up a little girl again. Oh shit, what are these? What are the rules? It's a rock. Ow! using Vine Whip on me. Okay, 3-hit monster. There's no reason you couldn't put the liquids in containers either. It's just another dimension. It's just like a room that's in another dimension. I mean, you could just anything you could put in a room, you should be able to put in it. Ah, more snakes. Nope, 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 nope. I'm glad that these snakes had swallowed a whole lot of bullets. Wait, does that mean they've been eating other detectives? And I'm just finding their clips in these snakes. Back to here. Okay. Alright. Keep worrying that there's some direction I haven't gone yet, but... Man, she is deadly accurate with her gun. Sadly, I won't be nearly this accurate when I play Parasite Eve 2. Yeah? Ah, crap. Now I'm running into the inventory cap again. Ah, crap. Do I, though? Do I really? Why do I need a key? Just get down there. That's a path. I don't think those are even mitochondria snakes. I think those are just regular snakes. I think the snakes in New York just do that. Can't I please get down? No, I really can't. There's clearly a path down there under that bridge that's been shoveled. I can even see a spot where somebody walked through the snow. Two places I need keys for. Find the keys. In. That's a door. Get in there. In the door. No, that's not a door. Oh, my mistake. That's just a wall, huh? You know, I was making fun of the objective marker thing earlier, but every once in a while... might not be a bad idea. Okay, let me check in this place where the roasted guy was again. I must have missed the key somehow. It has to be in here. There's no place else to go. Desk? No. Computer. Nobody hit a key in a computer? Smash the monitor just to be sure. No. No. Shit. What is this thing? Why is it in my way? Well, I mean... might as well phone the boss. Okay, where else could it be? If I were a key, where would I be? It's a stupid question. Oh wow, I one-shotted it. Maybe the future one will be faster. Out of capacity. Again. It's rather strange that you can carry more stuff as you level, but whatever. Oh, hey, what's that? An M9. I mean, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna steal your rate of fire? Okay, now I have a rate of fire of 3. Okay, maybe not the zoo. Maybe I need to go someplace else? Shit. I think I'm gonna have to ask Google. Google, you who know all, tell me, where is the zoo key? Oh right, I unplugged my keyboard because it was acting weird. Okay, alright. You dry enough yet? You can do weird shit again? Gonna behave yourself this time? Alright. Where are we? Central Park? Okay, hold on. Yep, people are having problems with this spot, of course. Did you check the cabinets? You need to push the medical table aside to check the cabinets. Of course. Remember I looked at that room and said, I bet it's gotta be in here. And then I looked at the thing and went, what is this stupid thing in my way? I tried clicking on it and nothing happened. Obviously I didn't click on it in the right way. This game, it's just like, no, you didn't hit the right spot. Try again. You gotta touch me the way I want to be touched. Come on, game, just do the thing. No, no. Hey, at least I stopped dropping encounters on my head. Actually, it's interesting. Parasite Eve 2 in particular strictly limits the number of encounters in the game. Oh, game. How did I figure this out as a kid? How did I even... I need a key. Excuse me? Excuse me. That's what I'm here to get! I see. Okay. I thought I clicked on every inch, but apparently I missed this. Okay. Well, what's this? Okay. Sure, why not? Well, it's got incendiary rounds, but it's in every way an inferior weapon, so I don't think so, no. And my keyboard's doing dumb shit again. I'll just unplug it. Seriously, I only poured a little water on it earlier. I don't know why it's having so much trouble. Chuck it back there upside down. Hope it drains out. Ah, yes, of course. Doesn't every park service have a rocket launcher? Isn't that standard equipment everywhere? You Europeans probably think it's weird to have a grenade launcher in your park, but you never know when you'll need it to fight off dinosaurs. Or hopped up snakes. Drink them. Fine. Don't use them. See if I care. I'll just take a moment. There. Next time you find one, you just pick it up. Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. The giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystem. There are many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, but most are not. I have not. But we'll get plenty of dinosaur crisis in this game. We're just not there yet. Cure pee. In case my pee needs to be cured. Oh. Wasn't that nice? Probably should save that for a later vest. There's no way I'm going to keep using this one for long. I really wish I could get access to my inventory storage more on the fly. But I don't want to leave Central Park and have to come all the way back later. Also, I just left junk in that box. Now the monkey is going to come back and go, well, where's my P cure? Well, where's my +2 armor defense? What's this junk doing here? It'll be a sad monkey. Come on, you were one-shotting them earlier. Suddenly, they're too tough to one-shot. Come on, it's a rifle. They can't be out of range. I feel like this is Final Fantasy 1 where you select to attack something and it doesn't, it's already dead. All the rest of the attacks are wasted. Whatever. I got tons of this stuff. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, 2 is actually, if anything, more like the Resident Evil series, in my opinion. I love the way they handle the magic system. I just love 2 a lot. What? Step over the bodies! What? You're too prissy to step over some dead bodies? Come on. I mean, I suppose we could go to the stadium we're supposed to go to, but there's so many other places to explore. We could get into a fight in a chariot or carriage with flaming horses or something, but the holiday season brings joy to us all. Has anybody noticed she doesn't have legs? Nobody cares? Performers can be eccentric sometimes. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. As I have since the dawn of time, humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Now she has a lot of flesh to play with. I have to get backstage and stop her. I have a rifle, just start shooting. Aim for the head. I have a grenade launcher. Hey, quit melting people. Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. I ruined your plans last night? You could have fooled me. Oh, now I can walk over the bodies. Well, I mean, it's a nice little place over here. Might as well check it out. Hold on, there might have been another thing back this way. It must be thorough. Wouldn't want to miss any more grenade launchers. I see. Okay, got it. Now I know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh. Oh shit, the bears are out. How did that hit me? That did not hit me. Bullshit. Bullets up the butt and one to the head. That's all it takes. I didn't ever equip it at any time, ever. Why would I want to use it? Its stats kind of suck. I mean, seriously, like, it's incendiary. That's great. It's, you know, explosive and all, but so what? My rifle is just objectively better. If I find another tool, I can put the incendiary onto my rifle. And then I'll have an oh, actually, I don't think it has a spare slot. Actually, I don't think I can. Unless I want to give up its rapid fire, and that wouldn't be good. I mean, I could go back to the precinct, pull out my mod permit. But, you know, I don't want to spend my mod permit on the M16. Exactly. They threw me out of med school. Said I was mad. Well. Who's laughing now? Oh, hey, box. I could think of a few things I could do with that. Important thing is I keep a couple super tools on hand for when I'm finally ready to migrate guns. So I can keep all the stats, all the good stuff. You've got pain. Lots of pain. Trying to keep a mental map of all the directions I could go. That one actually did take 3 hits. Whoa! You move fast in straight lines like in Zelda. Ah, crud. Yep, it's a bear. Somehow I knew it was a bear. I think I remember this. Right, no more bird. Dodge your lightning bolts. Don't want to get near you. That actually went pretty well. You know what? Have the cure poisons. Oh hey, this vest gives me an extra item slot. Hell yeah. I mean, I'd have to give up some armor value, but I need to carry more items. Need more item slots. Directions. Why did Central Park have to be so big? You know, on the map, it looked green. The map lied to us. I mean, there was a tiny jungle with monkeys and snakes in it, but given the sheer number of snakes that have come out, it must be a lot of jungle. Either that or they just had an Indiana Jones snake pit to throw people in for some reason. I've never been to Central Park. I have no idea if they have a jungle there or not, or how big it would be. It seems exotic, but, you know, it's a major city. They have money. They can afford to be exotic. I think... Okay, I'm mentally putting this together, right. Okay, so that leaves one path I haven't been down over there, and of course... one path over here. Hut. Faster, Aya, faster! That's the one stat that you need to gain. Run fast. Should have a run stat. Or mount. I think just about pretty much every city, every state, everyone is broke. I think it's a perpetual state of all governments. Because they insist on having the dumbest, most wasteful ways of doing everything. I'm not a libertarian or anything. I know that makes me sound like I'm a libertarian. I'm not. But, man, the government can waste money. They are masters of it. I'm gonna say 2 bullets. As long as I remember who I shot once. Oh, come on! Get off me! Shit, I don't remember who I shot once. Oh, come on! Get off me! I hate these birds. Dirty birds! Try to be all clever and not use unnecessary attacks. Yeah, no, I've heard stories. You know, I've worked in one of the government's bureaucracies, and I've heard stories. You have to spend every penny that's allotted to your department every time, or they'll give you less next time. That's a terrible policy. That's how you end up with a warehouse full of antennas that nobody has a use for, because they had to spend the money on something. And you're just like, no, this is wrong. This should not have happened. That's that's not even bringing corruption into it. That's just straight old plain Jane incompetence. Oh man. Alright, I gotta stop trying to be clever with my bullets. I think I just got poisoned. Yep. Just finish it. Take a moment. Poison. How the hell am I supposed to dodge that? Okay. Shotting him for the win, but alas, she's so slow. Yep, the idea was to save money. If a department isn't using all of its money, obviously you're giving it too much. So you just go, oh, you had 10,000 left over? Well, we'll just give you 10,000 less next year. Kind of policy that sounds good on paper, you know? And people who aren't game designers and don't think in game design terms and what human behavior, what your players will do. This is kind of how it is for all systems. No matter what you're developing, what does this incentivize? What will this make people do? It really doesn't. Okay. I'm not gonna go upstairs yet. I'm gonna try going this way. I once saw somebody who couldn't get them to paint. There was all this peeling paint. So he had me go out with basically a pressure washer and just blow all the paint off. All the peeling paint, just wreck it all. So now they have to paint it. I hated that. I mean, the paint was peeling and did need to be painted, but there were a lot of things that needed to be painted. Forcing it like that was just left a bad taste in my mouth, you know? You see stuff like that all the time when you get out into the workforce. Everyone is trying to game every system. Well, okay, not everyone, but there's always people trying to game every system. Ah, fork. One thing that I always find baffling is people having no respect at all for their employers. Like, I get it if you get an employer that's just screwing you over. Like, I totally understand that if you get one of those. But a lot of people seem to think their employers are screwing them over when they're not. They're just being, like, a business. Go ahead and hit this one this time. Speed up my active time. But, you know, you got a job where you're making more than, you're making more than $20 an hour. And they hire a guy who spent his life being a dishwasher at minimum wage. And you're like, surely this person is going to really respect this job and want to do the best job possible. No, Nope, this is a person who abuses all their sick days and doesn't care about the work. And I'm just left baffled. You got the greatest job you've had in your life. By far. Shouldn't you appreciate that? Shouldn't you do all you can to keep that? People, man, I don't get them. I just don't get half the behaviors I've witnessed. Okay, a certain subset of people. Yeah. You know, actually the hoarding items in RPGs isn't necessarily bad, because it does create a kind of dynamic difficulty. A skilled player will end up hoarding a ton of items and never using them, but an unskilled player will use those items and not lose the game. At least theoretically. I had the shit job once. Oh my gosh. I can totally sympathize with having had a bad workplace experience. My first job was the worst. Like, violating a few federal laws in retrospect bad. But also just really, really crappy for a ton of reasons. But actually, I think that having worked a truly shit job was good for me. Because for the rest of my life, I look back at things and remember, yes, this is kind of crappy and I'm doing work I'm not liking, but I remember the crappy job, and you know what? This isn't so bad after all. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but I appreciate the time I worked the shit job now. I think it made me... I think it's kind of trite when people say something made them a better person, but I think it did make me a better person to have to put up with that. It gave me some perspective. Two bears at once? Oh, wait, shit, no, I don't remember these. Oh, they mentioned worms in the rainforest. Oh, great, there are 4 of them, and they're spitting grenades or something. I don't know who I damaged now. Oh. Shit. Ah. No, it's gonna pop back in. Get him! Who gave the worms knives? Yeah, just keep shooting the ground. Uh-huh. Brilliant. I should use barrier. Alright. This isn't gonna be so easy. So I should treat it like a serious fight. Oh, 1 down. Wow, if it falls directly on me, I don't take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I've used up all my MP. Are they getting bigger? I swear they're getting bigger. Oh crap, my barrier wore off. Finally discovered a need for the medicine. Oh! Back here, you little wormy asshole. Oh, crap, a new attack. I fired upon it the moment it burst out. One I injured should pop up first. Maybe, maybe not. Oh well. Wish my buff lasted longer. Kind of disappointed in it. I'm also kind of glad the last time instead of items I picked a... Oh shit, yep, they're getting bigger. Why are you... Ah, fuck! Dodge that. Okay, yes. Screw you! Could you imagine running out of bullets in this? I'm out of range. Die, die, die. Oh, hey, that didn't... Oh, the barrier just makes one attack do no damage. Ah, that's how it works. That's kind of garbage. Why would I want that? Much rather just have the heal. Wow, holy shit. 3 bonus points. 4. I mean, I used a lot of bullets, though. And all my healing. But shit. I'm in rough shape, man. I have 177 bullets, though. I'm doing really good at conserving those. Ah, here we go. Our final scene for this. I wish I was at full health. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Yeah, they're Levi's. You ever see the picture of the 2 mules trying to pull it apart? They can't do it. They're pretty good genes. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Why would you listen to her? Why would you do it? Oh well, let's do it. It's like, no, grenade launcher. This was a great idea. She flies as fast as a running horse now. Save? Why would I save? I didn't even spend my BP. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? Oh, hey, look, I'm in a space with no room to move around. I can't dodge at all. This is a great position to be in. Surprise. It's weird, you can just cast slow. Ow. I don't have any healing. Barrier! Protect me from attacks I can't avoid. up, back up, back up! Fork. There's no backing up. How did you dodge it? There's no place to dodge. That's my only revive. Alright. We're out of tricks. I should just stop using my powers. Oh, come on, there's no place to go. Pull out the pistol again. I'm gonna threaten you with the little gun now. It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. No, actually, I was just dating this guy. He was, just wanted to go really bad. What are you talking about? Here, let me explain directly. No. If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will. That carriage has good suspension. Answer me! Oh, hey, your kid wasn't at the concert for some reason. Ben, weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? Came together with Mom so the three of us could be together. That's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? She got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. They turned into goo and then left. In that order. Running makes my hitbox larger. I didn't realize that. Probably should have. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones who are supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need your help to evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against that thing now. I'm gonna go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two can help with the evacuation. Shouldn't he be on bereavement leave? What? They'll send jets? they're useful. Then I'm sorry, I have to find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one who can fight that thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will ya? I mean, I'm an officer too, you know. I have a job too. Come on, sport, you like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Hopefully he won't mutate into a giant multi-jawed monstrosity while we're watching him. Can I show the boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. And for the rest of the game, we play as the dog. Surprise! This is Shiva. Hey, I think he likes ya. That scene was included for no particular reason at all. That cab almost murdered you, sir. You got lucky. The evacuation went smoothly, as you can see. How many times I gotta tell you, we blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street. I told you, I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? No, I'm Japanese. Nanda Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes, you can speak Japanese. Choto dake ne? Dare desu ka? I am Kunihiko Maeda, Japanese. Why are you answering in English? You're all mixed up. Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your own country. He's speaking English, which he's not good at, while the other person speaks Japanese. Why doesn't he just have a conversation in the language he's fluent in? Ah! Calm down, take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm getting hot. Help! Well, start pissing on him. Put him out. You gotta get fluids on him to put that fire out now. I guess it's now or never. Or you could just stand there doing a little weird dance. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. It's not even... It would be culturism? Languageism? I mean... Yes, he was a languageist. He had to die in fire. Where? I think you're duct taped to a ceiling to see the room from that angle. Hospital? Whoop. Red filter, that's never a good thing. Hey, you have a fire burning in the middle of your house and you have no chimney. What's wrong with you? And this is how we all die. Not because of mitochondria, but because of carbon monoxide poisoning. Thanks, Maida. He's just like, well, I wanted to be warm and I couldn't think about basic thermodynamics or smoke or anything? Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Hey, we've evacuated the city. That means all the city is ours right now, right? That's how laws work, right? Daniel! There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Wait, the cops are ghosts? Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Yeah, ghost cops would be pretty creepy on every corner. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted into slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What? Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. It was a very weird movie. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. What sort of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted a fertilized egg into a young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so I could continue research. After hearing about the incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Thought that monster had got a hold of you. Thought it was too late. Nah, I'm fine. When I felt Eve, something inside me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster like her. What, just because you get horrible claw wounds and electricity burns and you just close them up with your powers? It's normal. Nothing to worry about. What are you saying, Aya? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Ah, shut up. You know that's not. Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Ah, yeah. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? That was a very slow walk. Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel, please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. Lady, you're crazy. Shut up. You're my best partner. I'll be by your side always, Aya. Cliché? Mitochondria stealing sperm to give birth to ultimate beings. On the list of things I'd call that, cliché wouldn't have occurred to me. Are you just referring to the fact that the translators could only come up with stock phrases to convey this to us? When I touched Eve, that feeling, was it Maya? Maya died in a car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Yeah, I blame the translators for a lot of great stories that get a little garbled, a little stilted. Oh, that. Actually, that's kind of a part of her character that sticks around. In Parasite Eve 2, she sealed her own powers to prevent them from... She's basically done everything she can to become a normal person. And then shit hits the fan and she starts using her powers again and they get, but she never takes them to, like towards the end of this game, the stuff she's doing, you're like, whoa, that's a bit far, isn't it? In the second game, she never lets her powers go that far. Like, even if you unlock everything, but the powers you do get, like, are way more useful. You have, like, way more control of what you're doing. Anyway. That's going to be it for today. We'll play a little bit more Parasite Eve tomorrow, and, well, we'll see where things go from there. Like I said, I got a pile of XCOM mods picked out. I still don't know how I'm going to approach it. I mean, I kind of want to do a thing where I just sample, like, 15 minutes of each mod, but the problem is I won't know what's in the mod from the first 15 minutes. I'll only see, like, guns and pistols and rifles. So I kind of need to get deep into each game. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just play through each mod in its entirety. I don't know. Because she's very, very afraid of the mitochondria taking over. She's very afraid of not being herself anymore, of just being taken over. Like, if you go through the Chrysler building and get the second ending, where she's losing control, yeah, just something else could just take her over. So she's afraid of herself, and I totally get that. Actually, I wrote my first novel. I had a character who had kind of that kind of problem going on. Though, a little bit different. But I totally get the, at war with yourself kind of thing and afraid of being, losing control. Tomorrow at 1 a.m. Alaska time, basically the same time I started this stream, it'll be Parasite Eve. I don't know how many hours it'll be. I'll just play it until I feel like I'm at a good stopping point. The day after will, of course, be Age of Wonders, because, that's what I always do on that day. And then, we'll see what I decide to do after that. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Thanks for everyone who dropped by and chat, and bye.